Just I wanted to mention something about self-pity, about poor me, the poor me, the victim mentality. I want to ask you a question. Are you able to make a difference between self-pity and self-compassion?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No.
So what
Yes.
would you say? How does it feel? The difference. I'm guessing that the reason why you need self-pity, why you people need to stay in this victim mentality, it's because someone needs to witness their misery. Someone need to have compassion for their misery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so as long as they haven't received that, they are in this poor me, poor me, poor me, so they can receive that somehow, or that someone recognize what has been done to them, or how miserable and poor they were in this situation. And so there is this expectation that has not been fulfilled, or this need that has not been fulfilled, that is still there, and therefore dwelling in this sensation, in this situation um, of feeling sorry for yourself in general, because someone need to feel sorry for what happened. Someone needs to recognize what happened, right? And so because we don't know how to channel it properly, it turns into self-pity. And the problem is that when you stay in this state too long, of course you adopt the victim mentality, because look at me, how poor I am, how vulnerable I am, how abused I've been, or how abused I am now. And so automatically it's a danger to go into this mode, the victim mode, okay? Where actually you could channel this need to a different place, which is self-compassion. And self-compassion doesn't feel the same as self-pity. So now would you tell me, how would self-compassion feel compared to self-pity?
I wanted to share it because I had such a distinct reaction to it, where with self-pity I feel like an emptiness and a sinking.
Okay.
And then with self-compassion, it's from the middle, everything just like radiates and flows. Like immediately when you said those two words, I felt those different sensations in my body.
Yes, because just the idea of introducing the concept that actually there is something that can come in opposition and give you a nice change, a nice alternative for this state that you didn't like, but you needed, somehow to how to get out of this. The way to get out from self-pity and victim mentality is to give yourself self-compassion. And yes, this is absolutely right. You recognize the difference in the vibration. The vibration of the first one gives you a miserable vibration, and the vibration of self-compassion gives you expansion and encouragement and ability to move on and get out of there. Like to say, okay, this happened, but I'm not this. I'm much more than this. This doesn't define me. This was just a detail in my story that was there to teach me something. Great, I got it, move on. This is not me. Everybody at some point, if something happened to you, hello, what do you do with these things? What do you do with this sensation, with this emotion, with this misery? What do you do with it? You just dismiss it? You can't
So they're
dismiss it.
both acknowledgement. It's just different ways to
Exactly.
deal.
It's a different vibration in the acknowledgement. It's not an acknowledgement that wants to attract attention. It's the acknowledgement that gives you everything that you need, so you don't have to attract or call for external attention anymore, because this is exactly what you needed. All the time that you gave yourself self-pity, you were still not happy because this is not what you needed. You were giving yourself acknowledgement, but it was not enough. This is not what you needed. What did you need? You needed the ability to stand up and to remember that you're not, this doesn't define you, to remember that this was just an anecdote in your story, and it was there not by accident but by design to give you some strength. So take the strength and move on. But if you dwell in the story instead of taking the strength, then it would have been for nothing. If you don't pick up the strength, that is the only gift that you got from this. You know, you keep the story and you don't pick up the gift, then you lost on every, on every way possible.